Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Sandwalkers, the 14th Caravan. This is, I believe, a prologue build of the upcoming Sandwalkers, so you should be able to play this as well. You should check that out. So yeah, we're going to have a look at this. It's a caravan management game, which is one of those niche genres that has a firm place in my heart. I really love these sort of things. Let's go, like, we've got Vagris, Nowhere Profit. That's another one I keep meaning to go back to as well. Anyway, this sort of setting, for whatever reason, just really tickles me. It has tags like roguelike attached to it, so it might be just more run-based. I guess we'll see. It's the big day, Nka. In the name of the Council of Castes, I hereby name you our 14th Caravan. Thetho, Sesako, Vrej, oh my god, Tim, Sam, Vicky, and Banksy. You now carry with the hopes of the Mickeys. May Umama Thurman guide you, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. I can't stand these sort of made up names. I just want Bob and Bill and Ben. Well, that said, you will take this with you. A present from the council. No, not for you. It's for the inhabitants of Frankston. Please pass on the kindest wishes from the Mickey tribe to the Terrence tribe. If you get that far, will already be a greater help. Okay. You're in the tree city of bloody Lancaster. I'm trying my best. I'm not going to be able to keep pronouncing this crap. This is where your journey begins. Good. Okay. Okay, so against the storm, we've got like a central tree hub sort of vibe. The echo of bird. No, okay, that's grayed out. Hang on. In the cities, you can trade resources to get valuable items, gather information, replenish your supplies. Well, that sounds good. As you begin your journey, there is not much to do here. Click on the buildings to get additional supplies, and press the button on the door to leave. Alright, okay. The echo of birdsong on the mossy, leaf-covered walls of moving shadows protected us from the fiffies for the time immemorial. Our only caravaneers and the mad would leave the bark of Lancaster. Right, okay, cool. Leave, Orchard. Hotel. Oh, right, okay, so that's going to like a sort of sub-menu place? Is that the idea? No, not leave. I want...
Unlike tales of past caravans, there was no guard of honor, no ovation, no sacrifice or blessing beyond the usual words.
Right.
The counselor came alone, by obligation. The 14th Caravan, with just a teller, a botanist, a protector, and an aneromancer, left for the Fithi in total anonymity. We felt as though we were the last. Some would say that we were the first.
Okay. Platitudes. I can't stand it. Apparently that's writing these days. Now that you left Lukowski, you started the exploration phase. Okay, good. I didn't need supplies anyway. Overrated. During the exploration phase, you control the movements of your caravan. When your caravan moves, it reveals tiles. Okay, like every game ever, I understand. Starting reveal distance is 2 tiles. Tiles that you have not revealed yet are hidden. Okay? You can encounter various creatures, places, and situations in Wuganda. Some will be dangerous, others will be beneficial. You can click on Access the Quest tab by clicking on the icon. Yeah, okay, cool. It keeps information about your current goals. That sounds good. That's probably where you should keep it, in a Quest tab. The Caravan tab, you use to see the status of your party members. Also, here you'll be able to equip items. Yeah, cool, good, Bonza. You can also use objects through the objects interface. How's that different from items? You're leaving me with more questions than answers. Go to Yaya. Where's Yaya? Can I pull up a bigger map? I can't scroll or anything like that. Oh, how do I know where bloody Yaya is? Wait, is that a compass pointer there? It might be. You see what I mean? That little purple nub? Let's assume it is. I don't know. So this costs me some bloody food to drive? I think that's what's going on. I think that is a compass nub. Oh, come on, game. Alright, rant time. As much as it's great that you're like, this tab with the quest thing written, the quest tab is where we keep the quests. It's like, thank you. All right, cool. Even people with, you know, a brain injury will be able to play this game because you've explained that at the lowest level. But then you're not going to explain the compass pointer. You're not going to explain anything that's actually useful. You're just going to tell me that the quest log holds the quests. Fuck me, hooray. All right, what's this? I want to go here. I absorbed something? All right, good, I like that. I sucked everything out of the land and moved on. The progress of man. Let's fight this bloke. I reckon these animations are great. I don't like that the game's tricked me into playing a fucking furry game. Again, bloody furries, man. You just entered combat. This will happen when you encounter hostile furry creatures and people. In combat phases, you're trying to defeat your opponents while minimizing the damage sustained by your caravan members. Right. I mean, look, as far as furry design goes, we've got like a little bloody elephant man here. We've got a cobra dude playing a friggin' mandolin. And then we got Snail Man who's looking like he does arms day every day. Like, I think they look pretty cool. Each character present in the battle has an initiative value that determines its position on the timeline. When all characters have played, a new turn begins. Characters have a value of life and a value of shield. Right? Oh, right, the shield thing next to it. Shield regenerates at the end of a fight, but life does not. Okay, yeah. A character dies if its life goes down to 0. Right, cool. We're playing Slay the Spire, I understand. Alright, now what's going on here? Persuasion. Deal 6 oneric damage to a target of your choice and apply impaired. Damage dealt is reduced. Can I tell who still has their turn to go? Game. Oh, I guess up here I can sort of see. Wait. Warcry? No, I want you to highlight the dude. Wait, is that it? Is it putting it above the dude's head? Well, I can't see the other two dudes on. Oh my god, this UI. Fuck me. Just make it obvious. All of these dudes look identical. You know why I'm saying this? Scarlet, why are you saying this? It's because I want to slap the dude who's about to act, and I'm assuming it's... Can I just go like that and then click on the timeline? Highlight him, you fuck game! I think it's that guy. Is it so hard to just build a functional UI? Apparently. Okay, what's this? Increase the constitution of an ally of your choice by 1 for the duration of the fight. Well, that sounds pretty cool. Wait, so are they... Oh, okay, right. So are they about to act? Yeah, okay, so I think that the thing popping up above there... Oh my god, okay. I get it. Is it highlighting who it's going to attack? No, I want you to highlight who you're going to attack. It looks like they're all going to attack Snail Man. Alright, so I'm going to stab him with some constitutional vines. Wait, what are you doing, game? What about these guys in the turn order? So this turn order doesn't move or change. They're just slightly grayed out. And it's not even grayscale. It's like DSAT. I think that's what's going on. And so bloody Elephant Man and Snail Trail have their turn. Now, does this running order change? Because I want to anticipate the next move and try and like stun lock them and that sort of shit, you know? To a target of your choice. If the attack kills a target, you steal a memory. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Let's zap this bloke. Oh, I didn't get his memories though. Fuck. Vigilant Guard applies 2 stacks of protection to an ally of your choice. Using the attack again changes the protected ally. Oh, right, so he's a tank. That's why he's in the very back corner of the entire map. That makes so much sense. Damage from the... Yeah, okay. We'll put it on this guy because he hasn't got any shields there. Mikey Mandolin. How unfair is that? Well, actually, no, hang on. So the initiative order never changes? Is that what's going on? Right. I think that's what's going on. Okay. Impaired. Alright, it's like a little sad face. This guy's got a bloody sad face. Alright. Snake Lady's gonna get a go as well. Hang on, deal 6 pure damage. How much health do you have? Are you fucking serious? You don't even tell me how much health he's got? It's just, yeah, about that. About that. How about we right click? 1 out of so I have to right click to find out what their health is. And I can't even right click to take this screen. Oh my god, this UI is so bad. So if I want to inspect how much AI hit points each guy has, which, I don't know, anyone that's ever played Darkest Dungeon or any of these sort of games is gonna want that information at a glance. Instead of hovering over it, I need to right click on each dude. 12, I gotta read this, and then I gotta specifically click close. 12, 10, and then 10. And then when they start taking damage, I'm gonna have to check each time. Oh, developers, dear developers, I hope it's not too late. Though this seems to be almost finished product. Fix this. Alright, well if he does 6 damage, I'll just bloody one-tap this bloke. Get out of here. Right, now you're gonna be... Who's next to attack? I'm assuming it's this guy. Oh my god, this... Fuck. Alright, what can you do? Sprouts... Deal 2 physical damage and apply impaired. Damage dealt reduced by 50. Yeah, there we go. So, wait. Who did you just cast it? I didn't get to choose. Oh. All right. I hurt my throat just then, screaming. What can you do? If it kills, you get a memory. Yeah. Damage increased by 50% if the target's oneric resistance is below 0. What the fuck does that even mean? Is that this? Oneric resistance... Oh, well, that's below 0, right? Let's do that. To this bloke. Oh, at least when I hovered over him, it said 0. There you go. Game gets a point in the column for that one thing. Are you still protecting him? I think you are. Alright. What's this? Raise shield. Caster generates 9 shield, and the target generates 9. 9 what? 9 what? Are you saying... What is this syntax? The caster generates 9 shield, and the target generates 9 pink elephants. The target provokes all units attacking... The target... The cast... Okay, right. So it's a friendly thing for starters, that we cast shield on a friend. The target provokes all units attacking a single target. The target provokes... So if I cast this on Snake Lady, she gets 9 shields, we'll assume. And then she provokes all units attacking a single target. Who's attacking a single target? Oh my god, what the fuck is this game's got to be a meme. So much of it's pretty and all that, but like functionally, this is just terrible. Shield bash, deal 3 physical damage to a target in front and apply dizzy. Right? Damage increased by 20. Oh, for crying out loud, could you write me a longer essay on all these bloody abilities? I don't care. Steal 50% of the target's chosen shield. Yeah, that's it. Well, why would you need to steal it? Defense. Damage taken from the next attack received are taken by the allied protector. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. So he's already protecting this dude. So what if we cast this on him? And hopefully what the game's trying to bloody tell me is everyone's going to attack this dude. Right, so it's sort of an aggro thing. Except he took the damage and he didn't. But I had Protector on you. My head's gonna fucking explode. Alright. Increase the constitution of an ally of your choice for 1. No, we're gonna do it on Snail Man. We're gonna turn Snail Man into a tank, and we're gonna... Elephant Man's gonna put his fucking hand up his puppet hole and try and help him. Death Pulse. Oneric damage. Mass Nightmare. Deal 3 oneric damage to self. Shell. Applies armored to an ally of your choice. Can I put it on myself? Yeah. Alright, I want to put that on this bloke. Which one's this bloke? Please, game, please fucking help me. I'm hovering over this. I want to know who that is. Is it this one? Alright. I want to put Vigilant Shield on Snail Trail. Right. And now they're attacking the elephant directly. Of course they are. Hang on, what happened to me sprouts? Cancels the next attack received. Oh, that's pretty handy dandy. Anyway, I'm sick of trying to figure out how this tank system works. Can we just bloody kill the enemies instead? See, look then, whatever. There's no fucking aggro. Steal his memory. Yeah, see what I was trying to figure out? Vigilant Shield, protection, damage from the next attack received are taken... sorry, not are. Okay, maybe we're starting... Not only are they trying to write us essays on card descriptions on abilities, but it seems that English, we do not have a super great grasp of it. That's like in a way, I offer a bit of forgiveness, but why on earth are you in a game where it's all about card text? Whatever, do damage, dickhead. Just get me out of this experience. That'll do, whatever. I don't even... Oh, okay, I guess that targeted everyone. Sure. Nightmare thing? Yeah, that sounds cool. That's great. What's this, steel shields? No, just shoot the bloke. It's funny, I'm reminded, right? It makes me think of a concept that, funnily enough, I saw in a video the other day by buddy Actman talking about Digimon. Digimon? Is that what he was talking about? Whatever. One of those card games. I played some Magic of the Gathering, we're talking like 20 years ago, but I absolutely fell out of it because of power creep, because of card creep. It infuriated me. The fact that instead of it be like, add +1 damage to your dude, right? That was his whole ability. But now because I'm not reading it, I'm not actually doing any. You do damage. Why didn't that do damage? You do damage. I got out of it because the Magic the Gathering card texts were like a whole page worth of crap just to figure out how to play one card. Like, it's gotten out of control. And, you know what? You should watch it, obviously, because Ackman's awesome. But, you know, they cover off on the fact that if the game runs for like 10, 15 years, power creep's kind of inevitable, and the one way they seem to have to try and deal with it is exactly that, is to just have escalation, right? You can only make so many 1/1 creatures, right? Anyway, this game seems to have that problem, but it didn't get the memo that no one fucking likes that, and that walls of text on your card abilities are a function of an aging game, not the norm. So what's your point, Scarlet? That this game is overly complex for the sake of being overly complex, at the detriment of the experience. These lumbering hulks slowly... We should look at bloody Nowhere Prophet, actually, because Nowhere Prophet, if I recall, is way more streamlined, is way more straightforward. And instead of trying to make it like the gameplay loop is having walls of text abilities, because that's what this game's clearly going to try and lean into. Nowhere Prophet's one was more about your dudes are highly expendable. So like a lot of perma damage. If your cards die, they get deleted from your deck permanently. And so like it focuses elsewhere and makes the combat more functional and simple. These lumbering hulks slowly cross the plains. One of them seems to have been colonized by a small camp of collectors. Bit gross. Collect resources. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. The sloths didn't even notice our presence. Oh, they're like giant sloths. I guess that's kind of cool. Now, if we're like bloody weird furry people, and we're riding furry people, we're riding sloths, Where do you draw the line on that? You know, is that like a one-to-one of humans riding humans? Questions. Scarlet raises the questions. The inhabitants were waiting for us, but they did not expect such a gift. Impressed, they leaned toward us, then announced that they would help us. Thanks. They spoke of a silt pit, a rare form of terrain where trees could take root. We could not have hoped for a better instruction for the next part of our journey. Okay. Thanks, frog people. Now what? The inhabitants stared at us strangely. It was impossible to say if we truly looked like the caravans of the past. Desert cooler, council, apothecary, merchant. What's the desert cooler? Terraces knew how to find the water and even ice. What? Where is it? Oh, okay, it's gone now? Okay, council. The inhabitants suggested that we stay a while. What the fuck is the point of these interactables? Oh, it's giving me... Alright, characters healed? Wait, so is this just a loot table? It's just, you know, after a battle where it's like, collect your items that you dropped. That's all it is? I thought it was a town. I mean, I guess we've got the shop. What can we do here? Giant sloth milk. Oh, I don't fucking want that. Let's get rid of that. Trade. What's the matter? You don't want my fucking sloth milk? I want your supplies. A tender, juicy portion. Water that is clear as crystal. Well, I don't think I need any of this stuff, do I? The game hasn't told me I need it. Are you just not buying anything? Is that what's going on? I have no idea. Right, so it's a relative value trade. So you won't actually just pay me. When you... well, I guess supplies aren't money? Wait, so there is no money? Again, the game hasn't explained any of this. What are we doing, game? So we have a dollar value of these things, and presumably, if I put 30 up, they'll put 30 up and we'll call it a fair trade. But I'm not allowed to do it. I can do an unfair trade against myself. Right. But if this is all set values, then what is even the point of trade? The point of any trade game, again, think of Vagris, for example, similar genre, trade-based, is about trying to leverage demand in different areas, right? Berries get made over here at bloody Frankston, so they're really cheap. And then you take them out to friggin' Balaclava, right? Where everyone steals your fucking berries, so you can sell them at a premium. But if that's what's going on here, if there are fluctuating market prices, the game has never ever addressed it or said anything about it. And apparently there is no actual money either, so it's all barter, which I can kind of get around, but the game should say that, because the assumption is the other way. The assumption is I can sell you my sloth milk and you will give me fucking money for it. Fucking exhausting, this job. Alright, where are we going here? Jesus Christ, look at that thing. Now, since we're all furries, I can't understand, like, is that Scorpion a bad bloke? Or is he someone that's going to join our party and we're going to make friends with him? I don't know. So we're losing supplies when we go, and we're gaining supplies. And I've got all these bloody passive abilities, whatever, I don't care. Now what's this, a village over here? It's not a village. The valley itself seems to speak to us. Here lay the remains of rampants, bighorns, and mantillus. I don't know, were these other furries that we knew? A mica caravan that vanished and perished during the Fifi. We have found Tallulah, the 7th caravan. Okay. The fuck is this? The memories locked within the relics told us at the last moments of the 7th, more than 150 years before. They told us... wait, hang on. This has been here for 150 years, and our caravan only just found it? How often do we send caravans? Every bloody 50 years or something. It wasn't that... It was just up the street. No, whatever. They told us the location of unique discovery without further explanation regarding its nature. What kind of discovery could be worth their sacrifice? No matter the risk, we need to know. Yeah, Right, okay, whatever. What's this bloody thing over here? The cactus, brimming with shining waters, attracted a swarm of buzzing insects and numerous small animals. Fill our gourds. Yeah, let's go. We drank our fill and refilled our gourds before moving on. You want to give me some feedback around this action? Why'd I click? I guess I got plus 25 food. Again, I cannot stress enough. So much that is wrong with this game, and it's a lot, but it is all within the scope of one area, which is the UI, which is no small thing. The usability and player interaction with the game, you know. Actually interacting with the game. That just popping up down the corner was a great little example of the entire problem of the developmental mindset. The combat just shone a huge light on the problem, as we saw. It gave us absolutely no fidelity, no feedback, and I'm someone that plays these sort of games a lot. I use Darkest Dungeon as an example because that's the king. Darkest Dungeon has it down, and that probably still has some UI issues that it could do better, right? But generally speaking, you should be able to know who hasn't had their turn. You know, turn order should be a forthcoming option as well, an explanation. You should be able to mouse over for basic information like who I'm targeting and who's targeting who still has an action available, HP left. Instead, this game makes none of that information forthcoming, and the information that you can find, like health and all that, you have to go into sub-menus that are navigated in and out of with different key inputs, right? Right-click to open the menu, go and click a button with left-click to come out of a menu. This might seem small, taken one thing at a time, but when you add them all together, it makes for a pretty miserable experience. Anyway, who knows? I could just be being a fucking whinge and you might be okay with it. You might be like, yeah, why not? This is the game that I'm going to invest in and I'm going to play. And I don't mind all these millions of things that are wrong with it that Scarlett pointed out. I'm going to like it anyway. Well, that's fine, you know? To that person, I would also say, open up the Steam store page. There's probably 10,000 other games that came out today that are fucking fantastic, and you should look into those also. Anyway, I'm on a bit of a rant at the moment. This game has issues. I will say I appreciate them putting out the prologue build. I like prologues and I like demos because it is a case of the developer putting their fucking money where their mouth is, as opposed to embargoes and, you know, let's try and sell as many copies as possible before the reviews hit the street. You know, that sort of malicious pre-order marketing that you see in a lot of the AAA space. So no, look, good for them. Unfortunately, you know, they got my wrath because that's the reason why a lot of people won't put out prologues or demos, is because someone might actually have negative things to say about it before release. Well, you never know. Maybe the developers will see this video and they'll actually tweak and change some of these things. But it feels, just my closing thought on it is, it feels less that it's like, oh, I found a typo that you can just go into the code and clear. It's, I have found multiple times that your UI has issues in the way that it telegraphs critical information for this genre to the player. Ergo, this is less a hiccup mistake and more either a design decision or a fundamental misunderstanding on the design end. And I'm not sure you can fix that this late into development, but who knows? I could be wrong. What would I know? I'm just a dickhead who plays video games. So don't listen to me. Anyway, team, might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.